What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back with the banger of the day, guys. And today I've had the blessed opportunity to present to you guys and girls out there the brand new Sig Sauer P226 X5 Legion. This channel's ammunition is brought to you by American Marksman. Their mission is to deliver top-tier ammunition and reloading components, catering to avid civilian firearm enthusiasts like myself and sportsmen across the nation. Guys, I've had the opportunity. I want to give a huge shout out to Sig. Full disclaimer that they sent this out for me to do a test and give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions on the brand new 226 X5 Legion. Now, I've been a big fan of Sig for quite some time. My first rifle was the Sig Tread. And since then, I've bought Sig P320s, one in particular, my X-Carry 320 X-Carry Legion. So I am very familiar with the Legion series. And I almost bought the X5 edition of the P320, but I went with the X-Carry to have something that I could have at home. And if I do have that opportunity to carry, believe it or not, it's a pretty heavy gun, but you can get by with it. And I love the modularity of the P320. Also the 365 I own in the X Macro, so we've done that as well. And I still own my Tread as well. Make sure you guys check out the link down below in the description to my personal website where I post blog posts on each and every gun that I talk about. I'm also going to be adding on all my personal builds so that if you have any questions about a specific optic I use or a light, you guys will have access to all those things. And that is a big way that you guys can support my channel. So I appreciate that. Check out the link down below. And I don't sell any firearms on that website. It's just a personal blog website, twowildguns.com. But today, guys, we are talking about the P226, and that is one of, if not the most iconic pistol from Sig Sauer, and some would say one of the most iconic pistols ever. Adapted by the Navy SEALs in the 1980s, the P226 has had its name around for decades, and it's built its reputation around it. And then since then, of course, we've seen over time with now the P320 being something adopted by the military now, getting the X5 treatment as well as the Legion treatment. And when it comes to X5, from what I understand, that is pretty much the step above the standard of an edition, and something that serious shooters, competitors out there could definitely dive in and can buy a gun straight from factory with upgraded components in it. Now, with the X5, that's that. And then taking it a step further, you get into the Legion series. The P226 X5 already dropped about, I want to say a couple months ago, maybe like 8 months ago, and has been received very, very well from the public. Now they just dropped its Legion series, which takes that gun even a step further. When you already think that the 226 just bare bones is a great gun, then you take it to the X5, it's a great gun, and then you take it a step further for the Legion series, it's amazing. And I ain't gonna lie, I got the paperwork right here. Okay, we got the what Chris Hansen say? We got the transcripts.
I've got the transcript right here.
I got the transcripts here because I want to read out to y'all everything word for word, because I ain't gonna lie, like every single thing, I'm not perfect on it, right? But it states here, Legion gray slide with integrated expansion chamber, Legion patterned black TXG grip panels with Magwell, suppressor height X-ray 3 front and adjustable rear, and 3 20-round magazines with alloy base pads, or 3 10-round magazines if you live in a non-free state. The frame finish is a Legion gray Cerakote, as well as the slide finish stainless steel material. The trigger is an adjustable single action trigger, by the way, so nothing happens. Overall length is 8.6 inches. Overall height, 6 inches. Overall width, 1.7 inches. Barrel length is 4.4 inches. And the sight radius is 6.8 inches. Coming in with an overall weight, with magazine included, 42.4 ounces. So it's a pretty heavy boy. There's no plastic, maybe some, paneling on the grip or something. Even that, I'm not too sure. And on top of that, the slide itself comes with the integrated compensator, which I have to say is amazing. Now, I took it out the box, I shot it at the range for a little bit, and as you guys can see, I took it outside the range and shot it even more. Super, super flat shooter. With the weight added included, it's an amazing shooter. And I can definitely see where the competition side of things takes it even more of a step further with the trigger, as well as just with the compensator on top of that. And in my opinion, you could just mag dump this fairly easy. I mean, watch this. So as you guys can see, there's no issue whatsoever shooting it. Staying on site as well with that compensator on the top, as well as the weight added, is just a magnificent beautiful piece of artwork. The X5 series, of course, as you guys can see there, and the Legion logo on the slide as well. And very nice Magwell, which is a different type of Magwell that I'm used to because it's not wrapped all the way around. It's only wrapped, I would say, what, 3/4 of the way in the front part, not there at all. So you can see, you know, yeah. And we're not using 30-round magazines, YouTube, so relax. But as you can see, the Magwell is fairly easy to use. You got that Legion logo on the bottom of those as well. And as it stated, it comes with 2 additional mags with it. We're also going to do like an additional video where I'll just do like a tabletop overhead, just breaking down what comes all in the box, but it does come in the hard case. You do have the gas pedal in here, which I believe is also the takedown lever. So they made the takedown lever also an integrated gas pedal. So when holding the gun, you got a real nice, just extra place to rest that thumb. And I believe the typical X5s already had that as well, but they, you know, kept that, which they should. They're only going to add more to it. So you have an ambidextrous safety switch on both ends. On the slide is only on one side, and let's just try that trigger out, right? Let's just try it. I gotta get y'all gotta see the trigger. Y'all gotta see the trigger, bro. It's not even a trigger. It's not a trigger, bro. It's like a twitch. All right, so right there, little mush, and you hit the wall. It's not like nearly nothing. Little mush, little mush. I'm on like a hard wall now. So there's like a little creep. There's a little creep. Now I'm on wall. I'm trying to be real gentle. There it goes. So yeah, when I showed a lot of my friends who are not really big into guns, the first thing they said, is that a 1911? And when I think of it in some ways, you know, this is basically like Sig's version or upgraded version of a 1911. For the fact that it is, you know, single action, you got to pull it back. After that, there's no movement, you know, there's no movement whatsoever. And it's an all over, you know, metal frame, very solid, and it stays on target. The P226 also is chambered in, I believe, 357 Sig as well as 45 ACP. This particular one, the X5 Legion, I am unsure right now if it's going to be multiple other calibers, but this one in particular that we're showing today is in 9mm. I love the grip. The grip itself is beautiful. I mean, it looks great, you know, but look is just half the battle. The texture, the feel, it definitely gives you a great grip on the gun to just continue to stay on target. And compared to this, man, like I love the P320, right? I love it. It's amazing. I love it. It's awesome. It's legioned out, you know, it's not the X5, but I still love it just as much. But man, oh man, this changes everything. Like this, I want to say, bro, like when you think of Sig pistols, the 226 is like the top daddy, the granddaddy, right? And 320 is like, you know, he's the young kid, but he's young, but he's gonna be here for a long time. But you take that legacy of the 226 and then you put in the Legion along with it, and then the, you know, the X5 and then the Legion on top of that, you know that you're gonna be spending a good amount of money on it, but it's all worth it. Now, MSRP, you might have been asking what that is, right? MSRP is at $2199.99. So you're looking at around $2,200 for this bad boy right here. And you might be saying, God damn, you know, because like a Sig Spear is like 25, I want to say, right? 2,200 for this bad boy right here. I think this one was, when I got it, I want to say I paid around like 11 or something for this one, the P320X carry. I'm not sure what the Legion was, the X5 Legion of this version was, but you can see that there's obviously like another $1,000 difference between the two of these. I will say though, being into the market of guns for quite some time and seeing what you pay for what you get, this is by far the best pistol I've shot on this channel. So, I mean, I gotta say it's kind of worth the price, what you pay. Go and check your local gun stores, see if they got it. They may or may not, or it'll be coming very, very soon. But if you're someone out there that, you know, got some extra money in your pockets and you love the P226 and you got an X5 and you love it, or anything out there, this is worth the hype that it's worth. This gun is amazing. And me personally, I want to shoot it more and more. And also, I had the opportunity to throw an optic on here. I just didn't want to. I wanted to shoot it just like this. Now, whether or not I do a follow-up with maybe 1,000 rounds through it and then I want to throw on something to it, maybe so, but this gun is just beautiful as is. Like I almost just don't want to do nothing to it. I put a light on there just to, you know, put a light to see how it looked. It looked nice, but I just didn't want to do nothing to it, bro. This is a beautiful piece of artwork that you want to leave as itself. I will say also, let me take this gun down. I'm gonna just take it down and show you the internals. But I know how YouTube is, it's really weird. But what I'm thinking is you press this button and then you flip down the takedown switch and the barrel just comes right off. So Give me 1 second. All right, I finally got it out, and it was me being pretty dumb. One thing I would just say is when you're trying to take the top part off, you have to remove the mag. And I ain't gonna lie, like some guns, I ain't never had that issue, but you cannot remove the top with a mag inserted. So make sure the mag is uninserted. Then you press the paddle up, you push this button in, you pull it back, lock it up, flip it down, and slide it right off. I don't know how YouTube is with stuff, so I don't want to get in trouble. There you go right there, check it out. And I'll probably do another follow-up video, like I said, where I just show that like the top part and we can like go more in depth without really having to worry about it, you know, whether that one gets in trouble or not. But, you know, I wanted to show you guys the barrel itself alone. And as you can see, it's real nice and juicy, man. I've been putting we put a couple rounds through it. Real nice and thick, man. You know, that's what she said. But overall, solid, and thing a little dirty now. Put a lot of rounds through it. I'm pretty sure there's some videos out there how to take it down. If you own a P226 or any other, it's pretty much all the same. Pull it back, lift the latch up to hold the slide in place, then flick down the slide release, and then it just slides right off. Nothing major right there whatsoever. But overall, man, very, very solid gun. I'm going to probably dump about 1,000 rounds through this bad boy and give you guys a follow-up. I probably will put an optic on there for just that video itself. But as far as how I kind of just like the gun is bare bones. But I do want to see an optic attached to it. I want to try it with an optic and see, you know, how better I can shoot with it, because it has minimal recoil. So the dot, I can see the dot really just not moving out of my picture frame because of how flat this bad boy shoots. So with that being said, today guys, the Sig Sauer P226 X5 Legion. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. Hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.